and all of us pitching in together, we can get it done.
Florida Senator Bill Nelson calling for action on the heels of an eye-opening trip to Southwest Florida. Nelson getting a first-hand look at what many call concerning conditions in Southwest Florida's waterways. It's definitely taking a toll on the water in Cape Coral. Low toxin levels have been detected in the green algae there. It's blooming along the coast. 4 News Corner Sam Sosa live in Cape Coral now explaining what Senator Nelson says needs to happen to save our water. Sam?
Amy, Senator Nelson and clean water activists here in South Florida say the solution is clear. They want to buy land south of Lake Okeechobee and use that land to store and filter water and then send it down to the Everglades instead of the Caloosahatchee. I just spoke with some residents here next to this Cape Coral waterway, and they tell me they haven't been able to take out their boat in 16 days because of this green fluorescent looking water that we scooped right out of this Cape Coral waterway right here. And the Southwest Florida Water Movement people, they took me out on their boat today to show me just how bad the problem really is.
You come back here in probably 2 weeks and this whole place should be filled with complete bloom, I would imagine.
A clean water advocate showing me the green goop that continues to build up in Cape Coral waterways. He says these are the effects. Fish belly up.
Obviously you see the dead fish too, which is just making me as a fisherman more angry, and every day, just more angry every day.
And they're not the only ones fired up. Senator Bill Nelson holding this press conference in Fort Myers. He says state lawmakers should be buying land to drain Lake O water there, as voters told them to do with a constitutional amendment.
I want to encourage you all to encourage your legislators to appropriate the money for what the Constitution calls for.
Nelson says the solution is to stop letting the extra water from Lake O flow to our coast and the East Coast, and instead buy land south of Lake O to store, drain, and filter the water there. If that doesn't happen, Nelson and others believe our waterways are going to get worse.
How bad is this?
It's pretty bad. Certainly looking like it's probably going to be the worst we've seen here in Lee County.
And it's not just bad for the fish. He says all this could eventually hurt your health too.
The dead algae, which in turn gives you the toxins, and then that stuff actually turns black, which is, if you breathe into your lungs, is actually can be fatal.
And you all saw how green that water really is. The folks from the Southwest Florida Clean Water Movement are going to keep pushing this issue. They're going to keep going to the government and asking them to use that Amendment 1 money to buy that land. They'll be protesting at the Lee County Health Department on Monday, and count on Fox 4 to bring you that story. For now, we're live in Cape Coral. Sam Sosa, Fox 4, in your corner.